Hello, this is Dr. Emmet Miller, and in today's session we're going to have a look at the Serenity Prayer. The famous Serenity Prayer is a request to be granted the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to tell one from the other. And today we're going to focus on the all-important third line, the wisdom to tell one from the other. There are many times in my life when I chose not to accept things that I had no power to change. Brazenly, I stood up, opened my mouth, and promptly stuck my foot in it. In retrospect, I should have had the serenity to accept what I could not change. On the other hand, there are those times when I didn't speak up when my voice would have helped, and I lived to regret it. I'll bet you've had similar situations in your life. Well, wisdom is the tool we must use to tell the difference between the two and recognize when it is wise to accept with serenity or to have the courage to act. You've heard the old proverb, "He who hesitates is lost," and that certainly has quite a bit of truth to it. But then you've also heard, "Look before you leap." Which one is right? Obviously, it depends on the situation, and only wisdom can guide us to make the right choice. Today I'm going to offer you some very powerful affirmations. They're not simply positive ideas. They are condensed wisdom. These affirmations are the kinds of passionate, inspired statements you commonly hear winners make. The wisdom of people who endure crushing disappointment and loss, excruciating pain, and impossible situations, and still emerge victorious. You can make them a shortcut to wisdom for you. As you listen, repeat only those statements that are true for you at some level, or statements that you want to be true about you. You may change any statements you want to make them more true for you, or so that they apply better to your specific situation. And feel free to create your own affirmations. I'll explain more about how to do that a little later. Allow your body to be in a comfortable position. You can sit or lie comfortably if this is a relaxation time. If you're walking, driving, working, or engaged in another activity, be certain to never relax beyond the point at which it is unsafe. Take 5 deep cleansing breaths in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. And imagine each breath breathes in cleansing white light, relaxation. And each breath out is emptying you of unnecessary stress and tension. Use your relaxation anchor and mentally travel to your special place of relaxation, your island of peace. I am grateful for this moment. In this moment, I choose to let go of the past and allow myself to focus on the precious present. I am safe. I am grounded, peaceful, and centered. I am worthy. I am beginning this day aware of my intention to make healthy choices for the benefit of my mind, body, and spirit. I am a force of love and peace and goodness in this world. I let go of disappointments through meditation and prayer. Today I choose to open to divine guidance, and I surrender to rest in the arms of love. I am aware in this moment of the precious present. I cherish this time. I'm no longer wasting this moment. I call upon the wisdom of my higher power for guidance. I am a unique and a very special person. I allow myself to see the greater truth of my worthiness and my purpose in this life. I am unique. I feel good about being alive and being me. I respect who I am and my experience in life. I am competent, smart, and able. I believe in myself. I have integrity. I am totally reliable. I do what I say. I recall the holy moments in my life, and I believe in them. I am at one with the universe, and I am at one with myself. I see the beauty in the nature that surrounds me. I know the special beauty of true love. The more I pay attention to what's already working in my life, the better it gets. I am learning to be grateful for what I have. I am learning to be excited for what is yet to come. I am always loved. I am eternally grateful for the love I am capable of giving. I am eternally grateful for the love I have yet to receive. I am grateful for the way my body supports me. I listen to my inner voice and trust my intuition. I can relax at will when I choose to. My relaxation anchor and my special place bring me great peace. There is always music in the garden. I quiet my mind so I can hear it. I know the value of routine in stress management and peak performance. I create a routine for my day and follow this routine from a place of love for myself. My routine is a support, not a burden. By following my routine, I am creating a foundation of support for myself. My routine guides me through my day, helping me care for mind, body, and spirit. My routine is like a trusted friend who reminds me of what is most important throughout my day. I am well aware of the enormous value of staying in shape. I aim to exercise 30 minutes a day in one or several bursts of activity. Exercise relieves my stress. Rhythmic exercise, like walking, swimming, and dancing, increase my energy and sharpen my focus. During exercise, I focus my selective awareness on my body and its movements, not my thoughts. Sometimes while exercising, I listen to my affirmations or recall them from memory. Stretching my body in the morning helps me maintain flexibility and health. I set boundaries for nurturing myself and helping myself stay on my path. The food I eat and the liquids I drink support my health and healing. I am staying hydrated and my body is thirsty for healthy fluids. I minimize sugar and refined carbohydrates. I eat more omega-3 fatty acids to support my mood. I avoid nicotine and all behaviors that increase stress and anxiety. I drink alcohol in moderation or not at all. I maintain a balance of work, play, and love in my life. I strive to get 7 or 8 hours of sleep each night. I practice deep relaxation and meditation daily to balance and manage my stress. Deep within, I feel serenity and joy. Because wisdom is so important to all of us and the choices we make, I want to say a bit more about it. The Serenity Prayer concludes with the notion of making a wise choice between what to accept and what to set about changing. The principle of selective awareness tells us that in every moment a choice is being made, what to think next. It determines the quality of the series of choices and images that pass through your mind. And the quality of that series of choices, in turn, will directly determine the quality of your inner narrative. Certain forms of inner narratives have been shown to be much more productive of success than others. The difference between the poverty-oriented narrative and the prosperity-oriented one is an example of this. Affirmations are a potent way of altering your internal narrative to be the kind of narrative that has been associated with success for many thousands of people, and allow it to replace the kind of narrative that would lead you to fail. To choose wisely is to make the choice today to do the things you will look back upon next week, next month, or next year, and think, wow, I am so glad I made that choice. That was very wise of me. I am so glad I decided to go to that interview instead of stopping off at the tavern for a couple of beers. As you repeat these positive affirmations, your mind will memorize them, just as it once learned to memorize the alphabet, and just as I learned to memorize Teddy Roosevelt's quote, and as my monkey mind memorized and internalized tennis star Venus Williams' words. Just believe in yourself. And even if you don't, pretend that you do. And at some point, you will.